Hey Pisces, how's it going? It's Robin here with AriesFireTarot. Guys, thanks for joining me today. I'm just getting ready to do a reading for you, and this is going to be your August 2020 bonus read. So this is a reading I do in addition to my standard reads. I do a monthly read and then your wealth and abundance, and then I do a mid-month. And I try to find you guys a different tarot card spread for the bonus reading to look at your life in a different way. And this one is called Possibilities. So it's going to look at possibilities currently available to you, whether you're aware of them or not. So, and I will be using the Gilded Tarot deck to do this reading for you. So I hope you enjoy. And once again, thanks again for being here and subscribing to the channel. And I do really look forward to your comments. So remember to say hi. And, you know, if you're a return visitor, you know that I like to keep it very short to really get into the reading right away. And like, I'm horrible at small talk, so that's why mostly. But anyway, let's have a look with the first card at possibilities currently available to you, Pisces. So let me flip a card here. Okay, well, this is a wild one to get right away. And I had a couple comments. I forget which sign it was, but we are now calling this individual Tower Tom. Okay, so you've got the Tower. All right, so you can expect to have your world rocked a little bit. You could have your eyes peeled wide open by a set of circumstances. And based on what I've been seeing in your reads as we've been going through, Pisces, like I'm not surprised, because I do feel like somebody has been sort of you know, using a bit of a smoke and mirrors effect on you and sort of maybe hypnotizing you or distracting you from the fact that you're giving more than receiving. So it is quite possible that you have this massive wake-up call and look at a situation in a completely different light, and probably a more realistic light than what is being portrayed to you. My experience with Pisces, very gentle soul, you know. So when somebody takes advantage of somebody that is very caring and, you know, you're a natural carer, you know, I get annoyed for you, because that's not cool, you know. And it could be a partner, it could be a parent, it could be an employer. And then having this stark realization of what exactly is going on can be quite earth-shattering for you, which is why we have the Tower, where something is being like, the lid is being blown right off, you know. There's some sort of news flash coming in for you, Pisces, and it might sting. So let's have a basis for this possibility. Okay, so we do have the Hanged Man here. So there's something is going to come into your perception that is going to open your eyes. And your eyes have probably been closed, whether on purpose or, you know, when you're being manipulated by somebody that claims to have the best sort of, I'm lost for words here, but you know what I mean? When somebody says that they love you or they care about you, but what they're doing is actually ripping you off or taking advantage or not loving you in return. There's some sort of manipulation and being used here. So the basis for this, like really being awoken to what is going on, is that you're going to suddenly see things in a different light. And you guys could really be stepping into the full power of who you are, and then being able to see things a little bit more plainly, because, you know, the blindfold is coming off. And I really feel like for many of you, you've been having warnings, and you could have even watched some of my readings and gone, oh, no, you've got it way wrong there, Robin. You know, nobody would ever do that. Everybody in my life, I trust them so much. And it's very hard to accept that when somebody is kind of leading a double life and luring you in and taking advantage. So You know, and it's hard to accept that into your heart, and it's even harder to make your brain understand it too, you know, that somebody would do that to you. So let's see what helps here with the next card. Whoa. Whoa. So we have the Justice card. So, you know, justice is about to be served. You know, somebody's gonna get, wow. I'm getting this sensation here too that if somebody is sort of manipulating you, you are not alone. And that's where this different perspective comes in. You might get a phone call or email or something like that and say, hey, if you know so-and-so, or are you experiencing this, you know? So justice is about to come slamming in for this other person that is basically, for all intents and purposes, using you, you know? And this could be really, really painful for you. So I'm really sorry to be seeing this in your cards, but it's better to deal with it and get it out of the way and sort of recover yourself than have to continue on down a path of deceit here, you know? And justice, it's going to be swift. So that will help you on your way to recovery from this tower moment here. So all in all, it will be a good thing, but see a little bit of an upset for you guys. And let's see what hinders here. So this is wild. So we have the King of Fire. So you probably have some really big plans with this person. The King of Fire, he likes to plan ahead and he's always achieving something. So I really get the sense that you guys have a lot to do with this person. Maybe you've got plans for a business or a marriage, or, you know, your friendship. You guys want to do something. It could even be your parents. You know, not all parents are good. And it could definitely be your employer. You know, so you have probably looked into the next few days or weeks or months, some of you even years, with the King of Fire. So this could really, really put an extra twist, an extra turn of the knife. You know, it's going to be very difficult for you to disentangle yourself from this situation. Yeah, this is not going to be a fun encounter. And just keep in mind, guys, this is a general reading, so it may or may not happen to you. But you know what? If you're watching this reading and you have this sensation or you get a name in your head, I mean, what does that tell you? You know, so you might definitely want to start looking at people a little bit differently. And there's nothing wrong with making people prove themselves, especially if they're new to your circle. You know, nothing wrong with that at all. And you know what? Verbal handshakes don't cut it anymore. So, like, get your agreements on paper, you guys. So let's see a probable outcome for you, Pisces. Yes. So you have the Queen of Swords. So you're like, okay, so I've seen all of this. You know, something really blew my mind here. Something exposed this person, this probable liar. Justice has been served. You've really had to extricate yourself from a timeline. You know, there's something very intricate about your relationship with this person. You're going to have to unweave it. But don't worry, justice is on your side. You know, this is going to be some sort of karmic flashback for this other person. But now you have the Queen of Swords energy and you're like, okay, well, enough is enough. I finally had my eyes opened about that. It was incredibly painful, but nobody's ever going to do that again. And I'm going to make sure that justice is served, because you don't deserve to be treated that way, Pisces. But, you know, I don't see this as being like a really jaded energy where you never trust anybody again. But you will definitely learn to question people and their motivations and their intentions, you know, but your heart will accept that people come in and they do things from the bottom of their heart. Not everybody's you know, a manipulator. So, but you'll definitely change the way you do business, the way you approach relationships, affairs of the heart. Just one sec, guys. Had to sneak in a sip of tea there. And then the last card we have here for you guys is any next steps. And I had, how many cards come out? Just two. Okay, so we'll have a look there. This is amazing. Okay, so this is the time for you to start over here. Your next steps is really mind your own fortune here. You have the Three of Pentacles, which is the card of alchemy. This is creating your own life, forging your own future. And then the King of Pentacles. So there was, even in all this twisted pain, you know, this little telenovela that you went through, there was a purpose for it, and this so that you can understand that you have your own fortune to make here. You have your own abundance to create. And here you have the card of alchemy and the King of Pentacles, who is the guy that makes it happen financially. So there is a tough lesson to be learned here for you, Pisces, but the outcome and the next steps is, well, you're going to be like the harder, faster, stronger, whatever Kanye West song that is, version of yourself, and be able to really pound out that empire that you wanted to get, probably with the assistance of this person that has been manipulating you, but with them out of the way, all of this is possible. So very interesting reading for you guys. Take care of yourself. Okay, bye for now. Bye.